The Niners take over in 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Gets up the edge to the 35. And finally down right along that opposing 40. They get an even 40 out of that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on 1st. This is tough running this weather out there, but he keeps the beat moving, gains 3. Lucky from Georgia, in on that tackle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
On the gun is Purdy. That's him on a quick hitter. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy of that 1st down at the 30.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Get the fullback involved here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a 1st down. They can be difference makers, too.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. This one's going the wrong way. Let's win for that defense as they send him backwards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Offensive line fast.
Trenton Simpson. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And quick there. They bring it to the turf. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
A 51-yard attempt.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And such as some quarterbacks back here that have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometimes well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
180. Hey, middle. Go ahead.
Jackson looking to throw. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. So through on this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from this one right after this.
Don't worry.
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at third and very long.
180! 180! That's it. 180! What is it?
Lamar out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out! 21! Yellow.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. It's everything he has under this one. Defender's there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. They set up just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. You got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Walker.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is second and 4.
You. 180! Watch out! Shut up!
Pistol snap to Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on third down.
Hey, report!
From the gun, Jackson. He's able to get Flowers caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Shut up! 180! 180! Shut up!
Watch off the pistol good. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. Can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Offense to the line for second down.
180! Shut up!
Blitz coming here. Jackson finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he hangs on to that football, Braun, through a well-timed tackle. Nice game. They're down to the 36.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Shut up!
And he's off him up there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly you get to third and long long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Now, it would have been a long field goal in the rain, Bronx, so instead of trying that, they're going to go for it.
180. You change it. 180. What a shot. Shot.
Jackson's going to go on for it. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing in double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand-in-hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
180. Shot. Hey, hey. Shot.
Putting a receiver in motion.
180. What a shot. What a shot.
Jackson yet again. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Shot. 180. Shot. Middle. Report.
Lamar throwing again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Mexico City in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Looking to throw, Purdy.